Hello, in this video we will read to you about Don Bosco. I admire him. He was a priest. Do you know in Italy what year he was born or so? Or he is declared a saint. He had the ability to travel to other countries. From back then it was to France, but without an airplane and without, somehow he would get there. Don Bosco, Stories of Don Bosco is the book by Pepin, I think. P-E-P-P-I-N.
Testing the tightrope.
Test, are you reading the next one? Testing the what?
Tightrope.
Tightrope. And what was the previous one?
Two good deeds.
Two good deeds. You remember what they were? He ate the bread of Secundo.
And the gala.
Which means?
The weird thing he made out of a carving knife. Whittling.
Whittling, he made a round ball.
Yeah.
And then he played gala. And he played with the children because this way they would not curse. Go ahead.
One day, with a coil of stout rope on his shoulders, he went looking for a suitable spot and soon found what he wanted. It was a fairly even patch of ground overlooking the valley not far from home. He tied one end of the rope to a cherry tree, held, then letting it out, walked into a pear tree about 20 paces away and repeated the process. The rope now swung free a few feet from the ground. Before trying his trick under rope, however, he had taken the precaution of practicing on a horizon pole. Cautiously placing his bare foot under rope, he pushed it back and forth to get the feel of it. Next, he attempted to stand on it with only one foot, but it was only after several tries that he succeeded in lifting both feet off the ground and balancing himself on the rope for a few seconds when, swoosh! The rope swung from under him and he fell flat on his stomach. With the wind knocked out of him and his whole body hurting, he decided that he had practiced enough for one day. Untying the rope, he coiled it up again, threw it over his shoulders, and made his way home. There would be other tries and other falls, he knew, but he was determined at all costs to master the tightrope. Only then would people consider him an acrobat. Only then would he be able to hold an audience. In a place and time where entertainment of any kind was scarce, this ability exchanging gossip, while the children told stories or made up their own amusement. Religious functions also played an important part in the use of their free time, but left the traveling mountebank appear. It mattered not if they had already seen the same tricks or heard the same stories, and young and old would flock up to him. It was exactly this audience that Boschetto, as the neighbors called him, had in mind. If only he could perform as well as these entertainers, not only would he be able to hold the attention of the audience, especially the children, but he might even draw them away from the mountebanks. When he was old enough, Margaret began to take him to the country markets and fairs. This meant that he had plenty of opportunity to study the jugglers, the acrobats, and the magicians. When he did on every possible occasion, provided he had he would dash off and pay his 2 cents to see any performer appearing within reasonable distance. In those days, his performance was supervision, which allowed nothing that might endanger public morals. The mountebank's profession was considered respectable. Some of them were looked up to as much for their reputation as they were for their ability to entertain. John attended these shows to the extent that the performers began to mark his presence and even to grow suspicious of him. Whenever they opened up their booths, there he was, right at the front, all eyes and ears. They soon passed the word to one another about him, so that while they were preparing their tricks, they would make sure to turn their backs to him, so that he wouldn't know how the tricks worked.
But the Bible says, seek and you shall know, right? Seek and you shall find. So did he find out how the tricks were done?
Yep.
What's wrong with it? Whose is it? Whose towel is it? Oh, okay, so tomorrow we're going to read his first show. What did you like about this mount? Oh, I see. You're saying mountain bank, right?
It says mountain bank.
It's Mount Bank, I think.
Oh, wow.
So there was no television at this time. That's why people were going to see the circus and things. And there were always in the world, there are amazing people, son. Like the Iceman. This was the second edition, Don Bosco Publications, New Rochelle, New York. $2.95, Peter Lappin. And the year 1979. That's the year I came to this country. I came in December. I was a Christmas present with my brother to my mother. Brother and I came at the same time. I was 7, he was 9, I think. Come say goodnight, then, son. God bless you and those that surround you. Go do a good deed. Go read with somebody.